Hi guys, I decided to start a new series. As some of you may know, a Kerbal space program. It's a wonderful little thing, actually. You build rockets, send little green guys into space. Mostly you explode a lot. I'm actually pretty good at this game. I'm a physicist in my spare time. Didn't actually get my degree in it, but I know a lot about orbital mechanics and so forth, so it kind of came naturally to me. I'm probably just going to do this as something of a sort of fun series mostly, but for the first one, let's go to the moon, shall we? Let's see if I can make something that'll get to the moon and come back. Not all of this is stock parts, sadly. A lot of it is, I say sadly, there's some wonderful mod packs out there, especially the B9. The B9 pack is wonderful for space planes and so forth, but we're going to be building a rocket, so that's largely irrelevant. Let's go with lightweight. Send one guy. And am I going to try Apollo style? No, I'm not. That's just silly. So let's see. What we want is some fuel. Fuel is a good start. No, that's a bit big. That's the one I'm looking for. It's probably not going to be enough, but we'll see. Let's put two of them on. Is that a bad idea? It's probably a bad idea. This is going to have to get him home. Yeah. On second thoughts, let's make a new one of those. And let's do it the obvious way. Okay, go to utility, and we want a little parachute on the top before I forget it, like that. Beautiful. And we want some fuel. No, we don't. First, what we want is a decoupler. If we had fuel on the bottom, I'd have to bring that down to the surface of Kerbal as well, and that would not end well. One decoupler, like so. Propulsion. Let's go with a TL400. There it is. TL? FLT400 even. That's the boy. Stick a little rocket on the back of that. What's gonna be a good enough one? Just the LV909, I think. We want some legs, so I can land it. Okay, angle snap. 3 will be plenty, like so. Nope, that's in the wrong place. Want it there. That's right. And let's give it a ladder. Is that long enough? No, it's not. One of these. Beautiful, like so. Let's give it a name. Let's go with that. Moon or bust. It's good enough. No one actually cares, right? And now we stick a rocket on the bottom of it. We need one of these boys. And we want to move it up a bit. Then we need... got the Kethane mod in here as well, which I may be doing something with at some point, but not today. That's a resource kit, which is quite nice actually. I haven't done a lot with it yet, so I'm probably not the man to talk about it. But it is looking kind of fun. You build miners and you find deposits of it, and you just land there, dig it up, and you can convert it into fuel, so you can effectively have a ship that can go forever if you manage to land in the right places, which is always nice. Back to propulsion, and we want a couple of these, and we'll stick 30s on the bottom. And then what we want is a basic asparagus staging system. Wonderful little thing. go like that, right? And you remember to split them up while it's easy. So let's see, I want another stage in here. So the first ones to go are going to be these boys. So that needs to be there. La la la. And that needs to be there, like so. Beautiful. Then I take some more of the 800 tanks and I stick them on here. Like that. Yep, beautiful. Then I want some more rockets on them. Let's go with, say, the 30s. Like that. Excellent. I want a new stage for those, because they don't want to be in the same place as those going off. That boy also needs to be down there. Yep, lovely. Then, where's my fuel pipe? I have to put that back to 1. There we go. And what we do is we go like that. Then like that. Then like that. And then like that. Now, you might be asking why. Now what this does is it allows me to drop the boosters in pairs so that I shed weight as the fuel tank's empty, but, you know, obviously all the tanks are going to be burning at the same rate, right? No. What's happening is this one is not only feeding this engine, but it's also draining into this one, keeping this topped up while that's feeding this engine. And that one is doing the same into here. And obviously these are doing it this way. And basically what it means is that these two will empty while these ones stay full, as well as these ones staying full. And when these are empty, they fly away. And then these ones start emptying, and then they fly away, and then you're a long way up and you've still got fuel in both of these tanks. And you have a much lighter rocket, so it's a good way of doing it. It should be alright without any reinforcement. This game is good with struts, but I shouldn't need them. And then let's put some of these on. I don't actually need this many, but I like to do it this way. And I want to make sure they're in the thing at the bottom there. That's it. Make sure all of my staging is right. Yes, yes. Yes, that goes. Then this lets me come down to the surface. Hopefully I'm going to be able to bring this guy back. We'll see. So let's give it a go. Let's launch it. Takes a while for it to jump between. There we go. It's quite a long way up because I didn't bother to drag it back down, but that's life. And there's Jeb. Jeb is a happy little guy. He's inside his little capsule here. I'm not going to be flying it from in here because I can't see shit when I'm in there. But let's see what we can do. I will say I haven't actually flown anything manually in this game for a long, long time, and I've forgotten to put an SAS module on it, so it may go very badly for me. Usually I let MechJeb, which is a nice little autopilot system, do my flying for me, at least the takeoff, because well, I know I can do it. Whether I actually can do it remains to be seen, because, as I say, I haven't done it in a long time. Let's go! To the moon! Okay, seems the torque in the capsule is gonna be about enough to keep it roughly in the right direction. Or is it? Not really. I am twisting around here. Okay. There we go, that's cool. So there goes the first set. No, I'm going the wrong way. I don't want to be facing any direction. That's it. Straight up, please. To about 5 kilometers, which is there. Okay. You know what? Let's just control it manually, please. Turn over to about 90 degrees. Ooh, don't want to be doing that. Okay, there we go. That's gonna end badly here. Christ, Christ, Christ. Come on, come on. That's it. That's it. There we go. There go my other boosters, and let's go to the map and bring that up quickly so I can still control it and see where I am. Okay, my apoapsis is 14 kilometers. That's not great yet. It needs to be outside of the atmosphere. Okay. Let's see what the rocket's doing. It's doing pretty well. Not going up very quickly. Well, I mean, it is actually. It's going up at least 100 meters per second. But, I am also going across very quickly, but that's kind of what I want, so not inherently a problem. It does mean my apoapsis isn't going up all that quickly. Let's tilt back a little bit. There we go. Because I really need this to get up out of the atmosphere. Come on, boy. I call a lot of things boy. Funny. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Come on. Come on. Keep burning. Down to about halfway. On that stage, anyway. I've got another one to circularize. Which is okay. Stay there, that's it. That's it. This is a remarkably stable rocket. Come on. Top of the atmosphere, 70 kilometers. So 70,000 meters. That's most of the way there. I'm probably not gonna get up out of the atmosphere just on this tank, which is a bit of a shame. I normally build rockets a lot better than this, but that's because MechJeb tells me what the fuel capacity and the delta and the thrust to weight ratio is for each section. So to each stage even, and that makes it a lot easier to build them. There it goes. Got to switch. Do the new one. There we go. Much better. Okay. And then, yeah, that's much better. It's a much lighter rocket, so the slightly reduced thrust of this engine isn't so much of an issue. There we go. Come on. Come on. I'll get you to about 100. And then cut it off. Come on, boy. Come on. That's it. That's it. Okay, you're out of the atmosphere. Yep. You'll do. Because still within the atmosphere here, that's going to gradually drop, but it won't go too far. So, what I want to do is go like this. That's it. There we go. And then I want to lock myself to that heading, which isn't really happening very much, but yeah, see, that's barely changing at all now, which is because I'm basically out of the atmosphere. Yeah, that's not going to work at all. What I want is to go like this. You know what? Let's do it this way. Let's add a maneuver node, and let's get this like this. There we go. That's about circularized, so that's good enough for me. And now it tells me when to burn, even. And where. This little blue boy. This little blue boy tells me where to burn. Like so. The SAS is really not going to hold. Gonna have to do this manually. 26 seconds of burn, really? Okay. Technically I should start burning at about T-minus 13 seconds. We'll see. Hopefully this thing's actually going to get me to the moon, because I haven't got a lot of fuel left. If I can get there, though, I should be able to get back, which is good. Come on. Admittedly, I have done most of my Delta V change already. that wasn't the most efficient of launch profiles, sadly. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Let's start it at about 13 seconds. The idea is that you have about... in order to approximate instantaneous thrust, which this is actually modelling, you're supposed to have it so that half of your burn is on one side of the node and half is on the other. And that should even out to being roughly what it's actually telling you should be doing. Which is great and all. But it's also a bit of a pig. Like this. Okay. There we go. That is close enough for my liking, so let's get rid of that node. Where are we? 90 kilometers and 129. That's good enough. So now what I want is... where's the moon? There's the moon. So I'll need to go around once, so it's probably going to be about here that I want to put the maneuver. And then burn out until I go like that. And then I can drag it around until I get an intercept. Oh, there we go. That's how we want to see it. Back there. There we go. That's right. So, 25 minutes. Good thing this has a nice little time warp. So, we'll go like that. And we'll take a moment to look at the shininess. That's where we're going. Right there. Right up there. We will line up where we're supposed to go right now. And hope that this is going to be enough to get me into that orbit, actually. I don't know if I've got that much Delta V left in my tanks. For anyone who isn't up with the lingo, Delta V refers to change of velocity, which is actually how you measure your fuel capacity, really, in space. It has nothing to do with maximum speed or anything like that. It's how much you can change how fast you're going with what you've got. Which is, you know, great, actually. It makes me a lot happier. It makes more sense to me. The idea is that to get to a certain position, you've got to be going a certain amount faster. You know, that's fairly obvious. The faster you go, the further out your orbit is. Actually, it may not be fairly obvious. It's fairly obvious to me. There are lots of things that are obvious to me that just aren't obvious to other people, and I'm bad at recognizing when those things happen. So do let me know at any point if I'm doing that, and I'll try and explain things I say. But as it says there, to get out to intercept the moon, we need to be going 850 meters per second faster. And with this engine, that will apparently take about 28 seconds. I think that's a little bit off, personally, but let's warp a little faster. I need to start at about T-minus 14. Crap, I've already passed it. That was bad. Whatever. It's still going to be close enough. Come on. I don't want to have to use my landing. I'm going to have to use the other bloody engine. I haven't built a good rocket for this. I may or may not... I'll get there and I'll be able to land, but I may or may not actually be able to come back now. And this burn is going to take a while. Come on. Didn't notice I'd actually passed the node there. I thought I was coming up to it. That's a bit annoying. Okay, yep. There we go. Come on, come on. 100 meters per second. Less. Please get there. Should have plotted an intercept course rather than an orbital one, now I come to think of it, but such is life. That just means I'll have to burn when I get there. Or I could always fine-tune it on the way, which I'll probably do, actually. It'll cost me less in terms of fuel. There we go. That is almost a perfect burn. And there we go. Yeah, awesome. So let's get rid of that so I can see exactly what I'm doing. The periapsis around the moon is quite a long way out. So let's put a node here. And what we want is what we want is to... No, that's not... What the hell happened there? That is a slingshot around the moon to throw me out of Kerbin's orbit. Okay. That's getting me in closer. There we go. Periapsis 16 kilometers. There we go, the periapsis is now inside of the moon's surface. It's telling me that after I do that I'll be in this orbit, but obviously I won't because I'll have hit the moon. So, yeah, that's a pretty good node. That's in 45 minutes of real time. Let's sit that there. And let's not miss it this time, huh? Let's warp out to it. Going a little bit faster than that. About a second per minute. Yeah, that's pretty good. And yeah, believe it or not, another 300 meters per second is a lot. Ugh, I've done it again. Whatever. 300 meters per second is a lot less than I'd have to burn to actually get into orbit around the moon. So that's good. Now, of course, this one doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be good enough. Come on, come on. That's good. Is that good enough? No, I've still got a periapsis. That's not good. Let's finish that, shall we? There we go. Perfect. I want to remove the node. There we go. And then I want to warp a little bit until I get a lot closer to the moon. There we go. What I want is to hit... There we go. Am I actually... Yeah, I am clipping the moon. That's good. I will be coming in at orbital velocity, which is a little bit less than good. That's 1,000 meters per second. I have a feeling that Jeb might die. Let's slow that down a little bit, shall we? Actually, if I go like that, yeah, it'll pick up. So we don't want that. What we want is to burn off as much of that velocity as we can. This, by the way, is a really, really bad way of performing a moon mission. Do not use this as a good example. This is real seat of my arse flying here. I refuse to say seat of my pants because, you see, I'm British. I'm going to be landing... This is going to be interesting. I'm going to be landing on the night side. So I'm not going to be able to see the ground as it's coming towards me. I'm going to have to rely on the altimeter, which is probably going to end really badly for me. Okay, coming in on a wing and a prayer. I'm 100,000 meters up. Coming down, coming down, coming down. I'd really wish I'd aimed to land on the day side. But that's life for you, really, isn't it? go. Coming down further. Okay, I'm 30 kilometers up. Let's come in like this. Oh god, this is going to be bad. Okay, let's get the gear out now, because then I might just survive. There we go. Christ, I've done this badly. Should have been burning from earlier. Gonna hit the ground really hard and die horribly. I can't slow down in time. And I died! Oh, that's a shame. Oh well. Poor Jeb. He died doing what he loved. And what he loved was apparently being catapulted at... Oh, there's Kerbal. Catapulted at other celestial bodies really, really fast indeed until he exploded. There's not even any debris left to mark where he landed. Oh, that's a shame. Anyway, guys, that's it. That was a really bad example of how to play Kerbal Space Program, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time with some space planes. Woo! I'm really bad at those, by the way. I can make ones that look cool, and I'm going to make ones that fly in the atmosphere, but I cannot make ones that go into space. So, so we'll give that a try next time. Yeah! There we go, catastrophic failure. I wonder why that took so long to come up. Anyway. Bye, guys.